Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Azrael, and this is a new action horror film coming your way from IFC. And this is written by Simon Barrett, who's done like the VHS films, The Guest, You're Next. He's written a lot of things recently, and this is from director E.L. Katz, and focuses on a young woman played by Samara Weaving, Azrael, who escapes this female-led cultist community. And when she's recaptured to start the film, she's going to be sacrificed to this evil entity out in the woods. These disgusting, deformed, blackened, like humanoid creatures that look like demons. And she's off. And over the course of this film, which without credits is like 75 minutes, it's a lean, intense thrill ride. And the action and the gore and the horror, it's there. It's one of those kinds of films where it's like, it gets bloody, it gets gnarly, and those elements really work, and they're horrifying and they're disturbing. Samara Weaving provides a performance that is fantastic, really anchors down this film, capturing a lot of empathy. We care about Azrael, and she's able to capture so much fear and intensity and relief periodically throughout this film. I think most of the performers do a really fine job in each of their roles that they have in the film. There's some quieter moments that add a little bit of a connection. I do feel like this film is so lean that it's really hard to connect with like the bigger perspective and ideas. But it does have broad strokes in terms of sacrifice and savior and salvation and all those kinds of ideas. There's some very obvious religious elements in terms of visually, especially like the final shot of the movie and what this whole film's supposed to be bringing about. And I think the most thought-provoking element is that final couple of minutes of the film that leaves you with some things to ponder. But for most of the film, it's really just this bare-bones survivalist kind of experience. There's some basic emotional connection because Azrael has this male partner, and there's some emotion there. But I think the film, is bouncing around between little set pieces and has some chases, have some mutilations, and it's well shot, it's gritty, it's disturbing in those elements. There's one particular sequence in like a truck that feels like, okay, there can be some added emotion and feeling there, and then that turns into a thrilling sequence that's very intense. I feel like Katz brings the intensity. I think Barrett has some like broad strokes, but really keeps this lean, efficient script to the point. And I feel like as the third act gets into it, it gets big, fiery, bloody kind of climax that pays off the film in general, and then has some potentially interesting things to ponder upon those credits rolling. And in the end, I think this is a solid, lean, thrilling kind of action horror film that utilizes its visuals well and a strong central performance to get you those genre thrills. But those are my thoughts on Azrael. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.